Hi everyone, my name is Victor and I'm gonna play Don't Escape. Start the game. I woke up in a room. The room is not locked and I remember everything. I'm a werewolf. Tonight I will turn and people will die. Unless I find a way to prevent myself from leaving this place. I must make sure whatever happens, I don't escape. Yes. So while playing this, I'm actually also recording the Don't Escape 4 series, but I thought it would be a good idea to play these before, so I could be on top of the story. I've been playing these games before, a long time ago, the Don't Escape 1, 2 and 3. So if I'm acting surprised in any one of those, I'm probably just acting surprised, just so you know for the record. But there is a fact that you might forget some things as well. But anyway, let's get into this. So we're in this house. Oh, we're beautiful. You drop items to use on yourself. Oh, there's a few items I want to use on myself. This rope, for instance. Take it. So what's interesting when you look at the programming here, because this is the first Don't Escape game by Script Weller. And when you play the games in successive order, you realize and can see the advancements in programming and game concepts that the programmer Scriptwell does. And that's interesting. And when he develops some project. So you have this inventory place, that's something you recognize from later. And a bunch of different things. Okay, right, so we got this timer here as well, that's also in Don't Escape 4. It's locked. Can we take this? Yes, we can. A root. A solid looking table. Oh, let's not make it not solid then. So we're actually going to lock ourselves in this house. What's this? Found a tinderbox. Would be a waste of tinderbox. Bed. Oh, a key under the bed. Another key. Let's lock this window so the werewolf doesn't jump out. Has no ammunition. This fireplace is empty. What's this? The hut looks abandoned. I'll stay here for a while and figure out what to do. I'll hope I haven't eaten whoever lived there. Tonight there's a full moon. Just as I expected, the witch talked in riddles. She said that to weaken the beast I would need a handful of hot dust, a crunchy herb, and something that grows in earth, yet is not a plant. That's a mushroom. She also mentioned that it would wear off quite fast. So, we're gonna drug ourselves? That's probably what we're gonna do. Aha! Ooh! Yeah. Piece of meat. Piece of spice. That's probably the hot dust. Anything else here? Look around. The fireplace is empty. Could we get that fireplace going? How do I... Oh, yes. Some chopped logs. An axe. A mushroom. Chain under the roof. Oh, that's where I store my chains. Under the roof. So I really like the simple graphics it's using here. And I like this point and click style as well. As you realize, the Don't Escape 4 is also a point and click game. Found hammer and some nails. Anything more in there? No. Could we get the fire going? Fireplace is empty. Ba-da! Ah, how nice. It's nice and bonfire. There's no ammunition. Okay. Is there a way to guess a werewolf could open that thing. Could you use the hammer and nails to do something? It's locked. Yeah, that wasn't exactly what I was thinking about. Could we break something with the axe? Oh! Oh, say Leos. There we did. Come on here. Planks. Planks. Nail it. It's blocked. Oh yes. Beautiful craftsmanship. Exactly what you expected me to have done. Bed. Light. Okay, right. So if I remember things correctly and if we solve this in the right way, this is a pretty short game to handle. Did we lock it? It's locked. Oh yes. So this is, we're trying to block ourselves in as much as we can to save the city from ourselves when the full moon arrives. Okay, right. That's it. Very well. Can we... Water is boiling. Yeah, we're gonna read that riddle again. Just as I expected, the witch talked in riddles. She said that to weaken the beast, I would need a handful of hot dust, a crunchy herb, and something that grows in earth yet is not a plant. Okay, he said that to weaken the beast, I would need a handful of hot dust, a crunchy herb, and something that grows in the earth. Herb, spice, mushroom. So the order is probably also important. So she's also mentioned that it would wear off quite fast. A crunchy herb and something that will get. She said I would need a handful of hot dust, hot spice, herb, mushroom. Spice, herb, mushroom. I put the mushroom in the pot. I've taken the potion. The pot is empty. Yeah, and then you can take the potion and drink it. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because it's gonna wear off pretty fast. So you're gonna do this sneaky maneuver. You're gonna put the piece of meat, you're gonna take a potion and soak it. And then you're not gonna eat that. You're gonna put it on the hook. And then when it becomes a werewolf, you're gonna... And then he will get... Yeah, he will go to sleep. Yeah, it's drugs, basically. Okay, right. So we got those things fixed. And then we own a key and a strong rope. Could we... Then we're gonna chain ourselves. And again, then we're gonna tie ourselves up. And I'm gonna stand in front of this beautiful fireplace. And then let's have a go. So this... Gonna do... Finish the game. You'll wait till the sun sets and the full moon rises. You already started to feel the urge, the hunger. Are you sure you are ready? Yes, I am. The transformation was complete. Werewolf was hungry, crying for flesh. He bit off the rope that was restraining him. He took 10% of his stomach. Then he struggled with the chain for a while. He took away 15% of his stomach. The meat on a hook provided a distraction. He ate it. And he ate it, bit it off aggressively. But after eating it, he felt a bit dizzy. Now he has lost half of his stomach. He started roaming the blocked window. Ah, and he only got 20% of his stamina left. Opening was easy, as it wasn't what? He started ramming the blocked window. At last, the werewolf was free. No! Darn it. I had my confidence in that. I thought I remember, as you can see. We'll have to retry. Aftermath, a frightful night. Werewolf attacked and killed one person. Poor soul that didn't have a chance. One of the villagers was bit, but he lived. He considered himself lucky, at least until the next full moon. The werewolf has fled into the woods before a party of monster hunters arrived. They didn't manage to track the beast. That means everything will happen again. And that again is now. I'm a werewolf. I'm a werewolf. Okay, so the problem we had was that we forgot to apparently lock the window. Let's take that thing. So now I'm trying to sneak myself through this. Oh, I don't really need that route. Well. But we need the keys, however. So, was the tinder box in here? Yes, it was. And one key there, one key there. There, lock. It was probably from when I played with the lock before. So I would say the window is locked by now. Let's, oh no, wood. And then the tinder box. Oh yes. Oh yes. You know I did. Oh, the little spice, the little meat. Maybe we can let this cook for a little while. So what was it? It was the hot dust, the herb, and the moisture oil. Let it cook there for a while. Why not? Then we need to get into this thing. Oh yes, the hammer and nails. Classic. The classic hammer and nails. So put the planks here, and then we're gonna yeah, nail it. Nailed in the bedroom. Oh yes. Excuse me. One thing I find interesting here is that I've locked the door. It's locked. When he's not a werewolf, he moves this very simply. It could be that the werewolf isn't as smart, that it tries to push it out the door instead, so could be that. I was just thinking he would be stronger when he's a werewolf, but it's not all about strength in this world, it's about knowledge. Let's take this thing, I'm gonna put it on the thing. Where's the hook? Where is the hook? Take the thing up there. Oh yes, you are such a beautiful thing. So, okay, I consider that to be locked. There we are, there we are. You're on the hook. Okay. Rope. Chain. Lock the door. Now let's have another try. Yes, let's hope we save the village. Yes, let's hope we did. No! The transformation was complete. Everything happened as the night before, but we wondered, what happened when we reached the window? He started ramming the blocked door. It took some time to break the lock. At last, the werewolf was free? A calm night. Werewolf broke free from the hut, but it took too much time and effort. Weakened by the poison, tried from ramming the door. He had no strength left. He fled to the woods, unnoticed by anyone. Oh, we saved them. Oh, those poor villagers. We saved them. So let me recap there. I really think the script, well, the games are very cool. I think neatly programmed. These are old Flash games. It's like, this is, by the time of recording this game is 7 years old. That's old for PC games. So what's interesting with the Script Builder series is that if you look at the Don't Escape, for example, you both see a story develop over time in the Don't Escape 1, 2, 3, 4, but you also see the programming ideas develop and the concepts within the programming. I just find that interesting because I myself are trying to learn programming. I'm dealing with the C++. And this is Flash. But anyway, I'm gonna dip more into that further on. So when that's finished, let's have a look at Don't Escape 2, which is a game that introduces time management that you find in Don't Escape 4. This game don't have any time management, it just got the figure out the problem thing. Now, let's go for number 2. And thanks so much for watching. Let's see if my remember my hotkeys here. So you're supposed to, oh, it was the pause button. This is supposed to do.